little bit. If I hit that go live button. Okay, it's preview. What is going on? Okay, my whole screen just disappeared. Can y'all, okay, setting up your webinar for Facebook Live. So ladies, maybe we are about to start rolling. Okay, I could see everything. It's saying I'm live on Facebook. And it's got this goofy picture up there on me. I see Miss Teresa and Mary Ann, but I'm still not seeing anything on my end for the computer. So I cannot pull anybody up yet because it's not showing. It is not showing. Hey, Christine. Hey, 3 spoiled dogs. So we are trying to come live on a Zoom call, and I'm going to have some of my members join in and come and talk about their experience that they are having in my Inside Scoop group, which is where I teach other creative ladies how to use a jigsaw and cut and paint their own door hangers. And my Zoom or Facebook one's acting crazy on my end, so I do apologize for this craziness. I don't know what kind of sound y'all have. Could y'all let me know if I sound okay or if there's a lot of echoing? Hey, Margie. Hey, Miss Teresa. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Says Facebook is not responding. So I see me on here, but it's not responding on the actual computer. Like my whole Zoom screen's it's not on here. So I will not be able to pull up any of my guests if my Zoom does not. Ha. There we go, y'all. Guess what? Yay, I got it. I am going to start pulling up some of my members of my Inside Scoop so they can hop on here and talk with y'all. You sound a bit formerly, but not on every word. Okay, well I'm okay with that, Miss Sharon. I mean, Miss Omergy. As long as there's not a lot of echoing and screechy noises, I think we're good to go. Hey, Faye. Hey, Tanya. All right, so let's pull up somebody. Let's see. I don't know if we want to pull up everybody at one time. Miss Jessie has her hand raised. So Miss Cindy and Miss Jean, I'm just going to let y'all sit right there. We're going to talk to Miss Jessie first. I'm going to promote you to panelist Jessie. All right, here's Miss Jessie. Y'all, I feel so business-like doing these Zoom calls. All right, Jessie, let me see. I think you're muted. Just wait just a second.
All right, so I think I unmuted myself.
Okay, I can hear you. Hey, girl.
Hey.
We are struggling every day, ain't I? Or I
am. You know what? If you're not learning, you're dying.
That's right. There you go. That's a good motto. So how are you?
Good, good. How about yourself?
I am very good. Now that I've got the Zoom going, I had set up the Zoom meeting, didn't realize that setting up a meeting and a webinar was totally different. And you can't live stream on Facebook with a meeting. So it had to be a webinar. So I was like, oh, dear Jesus, I have done set the wrong thing up, so I can't go live. I was like crazy. So I wanted to just kind of ask you, about the Inside Scoop and your experience. So you've been in the Inside Scoop. This was your first month joining in August, right?
Correct. Yep.
And I'm just going to go down a little list. I've got like maybe 3 questions I want to ask you. So you've been a member for the month of August. So that was just 1 month. So what can you say your experience? What is the
Sorry,
what
that was my husband's phone.
is that your phone or my
it,
phone?
it was my husband's phone.
Okay, I was like, what is the beeping? What have I done now? So, what would you say your experience so far has been in the Inside Scoop, and how have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, so I have always loved and adored crafting and painting. I've done many canvas paintings locally in my own hometown, where I go to classes at locations and um, paint a project. And I've always wanted a business that was arts and crafts. And I happened to fall into your group. I saw it on Facebook, and
Yay!
I know. And I watched a live painting here on your design page, and then I realized that you also had the inside scoop. And after watching you paint just one night, it was the trio of pumpkins, I fell in love with what you were doing, and I was like, I'm all in. So I just wanted to jump right in and see what your inside scoop was all about, and it's just been super positive and amazing.
Well, that is awesome. My husband was actually telling me now that pumpkin's probably going to get a lot of attention because that's when I just launched it in August for new members, and I hadn't had it open for probably about 3 months. And I was like, I'm just gonna come and I'm paint these stacked pumpkins, and because I kept on telling myself, Trina, you got to paint because there's nobody gonna know that you can paint if they don't actually see you paint. So I was so glad that you caught that live, and I have enjoyed you so much in the group in August, and I can tell that you are a go getter and that you really, really want to just like go all in to try to do a business for door hangers. And so, do you feel like the Inside Scoop has helped you with, just the confidence that you may need, like to get started with painting and to advertise your work for others to see? Or do you feel like that it's not quite suited for someone that's not really confident yet? So, I guess what I'm asking is it a group for like beginners to really get started with?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, I've done a lot of painting classes just for canvases. When I was young, I also did some woodworking in my shop class, and I was in 4-H, and I did a lot of woodworking projects with my grandpa. He actually cut out and painted his own staked signs in his yard. And it was always just intriguing. And so as a beginner, your classes absolutely have helped me. um, Painting on wood is completely different than canvas, and the shading techniques that you've taught, the hand lettering that we started doing, um, knowing that you have to trace out your patterns and make sure that you draw everything on your wood before you get started is so helpful. And I honestly don't think that I would have launched my business had I not seen your live and joined the inside scoop. So it's absolutely for beginners starting a business.
That makes me so happy. I'm sitting here smiling all giddy. I know everybody's probably thinking, "Look at that girl. She's crazy and silly." But that just makes me feel so good because that makes me like really know that I'm actually helping, because I don't want to just have a group and be like, yeah, I want everybody to know that I am all in and I try my best just to kind of explain things so everybody can understand. So do you think that everything's like really easy to follow along with?
Yeah, yeah, I hate to use the expression everything is dumbed down, because I don't think anybody is dumb in our group at all. It just is the fact that some people are at different levels. Obviously you've been painting for a long time, but you still absolutely are able to explain to us in a way that we can understand as beginners, or even
That's awesome.
some of your senior people, people that have been with you since the very beginning in your group. They are still understanding what you're saying to us beginners. So
That is awesome. Well, I think I'm gonna let you go. I think I put you on the spot with asking questions that you didn't know I was gonna ask. So I
that's
apologize for
okay.
that.
That's okay.
Well, Jesse, I'm not gonna take up more of your time. I'm gonna let's see about Cindy, and we got Miss Francine, and we got Miss Jean. Was there anything else you want to add or ask me while we're here? Or you can put me on the spot if you want to.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just think that if there's anybody that's out there, on the fence, Trina's a super positive, upbeat person, and she's super duper passionate about what she's doing. She always wants to make sure that we are getting the best bang for our buck. So she goes over everything very thoroughly, and she makes sure that our end product is very good. So just make sure that you jump in, because you know what? She doesn't keep anybody hostage. She's said that before. And so there's no risk to it, jump in for 1 month and just fall in love, because it's an amazing group.
Well, thank you, Jessie. You are so awesome.
Thanks so much. I've enjoyed this.
All right, thanks. And I will see y'all. We got to do our hand lettering practicing tonight, too. So,
yay.
And of course, I hadn't scheduled it. So it's just going to be a little pop in, and who wants to join can join. I'm a hot mess, too. So,
We're all
always.
human, right? We're all human.
There you go. But thank you so much. And I'm going to pull up Miss Cindy to panelist. All right, Miss Cindy, are you ready to come up on panelist? Let me see. Okay, I don't know if I can remove Jessie. Okay, let me see if I just pull her up and see.
If you can't, I already muted myself, so you're good there.
Okay. Let's see. Let's promote Miss Cindy to panelist. All right, so I still have Miss Jessie on here too. Hey, Miss Cindy. Wait a minute. Let me unmute you. Why are you not letting me unmute? All right. Miss Cindy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay! Okay, I got you unmuted.
Good.
You know I'm on the struggle bus all the time, and especially with this Zoom, I am still learning it. But I think I'm getting a little bit better.
You are bright.
So how are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful.
Well, yay. You know what? I have been watching myself on Zoom, on Facebook, and haven't yet seen my guests pop up on Facebook.
Really?
Well, let's see. Why is it not? Why are y'all not showing on Facebook? That ain't good. Oh, I don't know. Let me look over here. I'm sitting here talking. I've got the hang of it now, but I think I might have just ate my words a little bit. Let's see. Make host, make co-host. Is Christine still on here? Let me see. We know we got to call in Christine. She's the lifesaver in this group. Let's see. Make host, make co-host. Why is it not showing? All right. I have no idea why you're not showing up on the Facebook, my Facebook page. Trina, can you see me? Well, can someone comment on Facebook if they're actually seeing my guest as well as seeing me? Or if are y'all at least hearing them talk? That is so weird. I don't know what I've done. What did I do, Miss Sandy?
I do have no idea. No idea.
Well, I don't know what I did. I just posted. Okay. I don't know. So, Miss Sandy, I will go ahead and get started asking you some questions. So, how long have you been in the group, Miss Sandy?
A month. I started knocking.
Okay, so far, what would you say your experience has been in the Inside Scoop?
It has been wonderful. I have really enjoyed it so much.
Well, I'm so glad. So the one thing that you love about being part of the Inside Scoop, what would you say that would be? Would it be the tutorials, or just having the community? What do you enjoy the most about the Inside Scoop?
I like the group. I like hearing everyone or read everything that everybody says, because it answers a lot of questions you have. And then with the everything that goes on, I mean, showing us everything from step one all the way down, all the way up rather. Then I mean, you're learning. You're not sitting there, because I have taken painting classes that paid a lot more than this and didn't get half the stuff.
Oh, wow, that really makes me feel good. I love hearing stuff like that. So if you knew someone that was on the fence about joining the Inside Scoop, what would you tell them to reassure them that the Inside Scoop is well worth it? Which I know everything that you just said right there would, should let everybody know that, it's well worth it. I just seen you pop up for a minute on my phone and then it went away.
But really, I think the best thing that anyone could do is to get into something like this, because everything is just going so fast in life. You need your downtime. You need something else to get your mind off of everything else except what you're doing.
Yeah, and it's, to me, like, I don't know, to me it's a real stress reliever for me. I can get so irritated with just, life itself, because it's so busy and we just don't have enough time, enough hours in the day. And when I get in here and like with y'all and start showing y'all how to do things, and y'all make me feel so good. I just love the way y'all boost my confidence up more than I could ever boost y'all up. Y'all have just made me feel like I have really, like I'm really doing something. And I just love it so much. And I just, to me, it's a relaxing time to get in my group and paint something with y'all. And I just feel like anybody that, needs a downtime, doing something like this is perfect for them.
Yes, it is. It really is. And I would, anybody that ever wanted to do something like this, I would 100% recommend you, because I mean, it's been just wonderful, because I have learned so much in 1 month that I probably learned the whole time in the other classes.
I'm telling you, that really gives me a big head. I'm so happy to hear you say that. And I'm so glad that you are enjoying it and you are learning. And wait a minute, I'm fixing to say, okay. I don't know how to get you back. I don't know how to get the picture over there. I'm trying. Nancy says, I have the video locked, but I'm not seeing anything where it says it's locked at. And y'all, this is one thing that I've got to say that I appreciate my members for so much, is because this is me. I am one that I get on here, whether I know what I'm doing or not, and they just have the patience with me and just sit back and kind of watch me as I'm learning, because I struggle, especially with the techie stuff. Oh goodness, Miss Cindy, I'm telling you, I struggle like crazy when it comes to techie.
And I think that's one thing I like it, because I know my sisters and I used to get together and we'd, do a craft once in a while. And, it was all of us trying to learn to do it ourselves. And it was wonderful. But I did learn one thing about rusting those clips. I poured that stuff out and I had a lot of salt in the bottom of my bowl. I put them back in with just peroxide and I got a good rust on my clips.
I thought that was the neatest thing, though.
It was.
I was like, that, to me, stuff like that amazes me. I absolutely love being able to, just try something new and then it actually works. And that was, I don't know, it was just, I was amazed at it. I could just do that all the time just to see the result of it and be like, oh, I made that rusty. That's with me when it comes to wood. is I look at a piece of wood and it's nothing. There's nothing on it. There's no design. There's no shapes whatsoever. And then we can take that piece of wood and turn it into whatever we want to turn it into. Then slap some paint on that piece of wood and, make it beautiful. And that stuff just amazes me. And I guess that's why I love it so much. I don't know if I love the painting more or either the actual just cutting more, because both of them, I don't know, I could take a piece of wood and just cut things out of it, and I enjoy it so much. Like I said, I don't know if I enjoy the painting or the cutting more.
I know. Well, I'm a lot like that. I see something, I say, I can do that, but I can do it a little different. So I love doing any kind of craft is my thing.
Yeah, and see, and that's the thing, that's what will make you great at what you do, is when you're not scared to try it. And that's why, with our live Q&A the other day is, we're all going to do things scared. But if you don't do it, how are you going to know you can accomplish it? Just like with door hangers, if you're scared to death to pick up a paintbrush because you're scared that you might mess it up, then you're never going to know how well you can paint if you don't at least give it a go. And I think a lot of people get scared when they see different door hangers being painted that they can't do it because there's too many designs on it or too many shading and the blendings going on. And I think they get intimidated. And that's one thing that I want to be able to do in my group is to make, y'all realize, Miss Cindy, that if you just try it and do it, you may not get it that first time. Heck, you may not get it that second time, but you're going to get it. If you keep on with it and you keep on practicing, you're going to get it. And that's my main goal for the group and for you ladies, is to realize and get that confidence of knowing you're going to get it. As long as you stick with it and you practice it, we got this. We got it.
That's right. And I'll tell you something else with different brush strokes and all. If you go to I can't pronounce this. Folk art, they have some download sheets that you can practice your strokes.
Oh, really?
Yes. And it's
that is
free.
good to know. Oh, only administrators of your page can come on a video live. I did not know that. So Christine just told me that I would have to make y'all administrators of my page to be able to come live on the video. But they said they can hear y'all, so that's good to know.
That's right.
Well, Miss Cindy, I appreciate you taking the time and you coming on here and letting everybody know what your experience has been so far in the Inside Scoop. And just know that I appreciate you so very much. And I'm going to let you get off of here so you can go on with your Friday night. And don't forget, we're going to do our live Zoom call for our hand lettering, probably after I get off of here. I didn't do the event, so I'm sure everybody's like, we're doing that tonight. So, yeah, we are. And I'm going to pull up Miss Cindy on not Miss Cindy. Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong one. I got Miss Cindy on here. All right, Miss Cindy. I'm going to pull up Miss Francine. So
all right.
We'll see you in just a little bit, Miss Cindy. Thank you.
All right. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm trying, let me see. Okay. Now let me remove off of panelist. And let's go to Miss Francine. Miss Francine, I am pulling you up on panelists. You're talking. I like your background. Hey, Miss Francine. Oh, wait a minute. Got you muted. I thought I set this thing to automatically not mute you guys when y'all came on here. Okay, Miss Francine.
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
You're in the role with me, and I'm trying my best to figure out this Zoom.
So, you'll get it.
Thank you so much for sticking with me. So everybody's told me that they can hear y'all, but they just can't see y'all because I didn't know what I was doing.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I said everybody is saying that they can hear you, but they can't actually see you. So I apologize for that. I didn't know what in the world I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, that's kind of good because I look like a hot mess today. I'd rather them not see me today.
Well, we all know I always look like a hot mess. So, all right, well, Miss Francine, you've been in the Inside Scoop. August was also your first month, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what would you say your experience has been so far in the Inside Scoop?
Well, it's. I feel like since I've retired and I had to find something to occupy my time, and I started doing wreaths on the side, and I wanted to paint. And back in December, I saw a video of you on Facebook, but you had closed your invites into your group, and so I left my email, was hoping that you would get back with me. And sure enough, last month I received an email saying that you were opening back up your groups. So I jumped on it, and it's been the best thing ever. I never thought I used to paint by um, dots and numbers when I was younger. Used to love it, and I always wanted to take some art classes as I got older. Never did, and so this is actually fulfilling a dream of one of my goals, I guess, in life.
Well,
And
that is
so,
awesome.
yes, and you've been you make it so interesting. Um, you go at a pace that you don't leave us sitting behind, even though I'm behind on some of my crafts, but I'm going to catch up before we start next month. And some of my paintings, they're getting there.
Well, that's good. And don't ever feel like you're behind because, even though we do 2 templates a month and we do the craft, that don't mean that y'all have to do everything that month. Just work at your own pace because if you get to where you're getting too overwhelmed by everything, then you start feeling like, it's stressful.
I agree.
Yeah, that's
That's a
definitely
good.
something I don't want you to ever feel like is that you're being stressed, by being in the group. So always just work at your own pace because the videos will always be there. You can always come back and watch the replay. And of course, anytime you can ask questions, I'm always there to help you. So
Oh
work at your
yes,
own pace.
I agree strongly with you there. That it would be one tip that I would give to anybody that wanted to join your group is that I always come away with a smile.
Okay.
You also, what I like is when you mess up, you don't try to hide it. You tell us where you went wrong and where you struggle. And even though you're an excellent painter, and
Yeah.
I don't know, you've made the class so enjoyable. And I had decided that I would join it for 1 month and see what I thought. And I plan on being with you for a long time.
Well, that is
So
awesome. And that
it
surely
only took 1 month.
that surely makes me smile. I'm so honored that you decided to join, and it makes me feel good to hear you ladies, be able to tell yourself that, or others that you're enjoying this group and it's, that I'm actually doing what I should be doing. And that's what makes me feel so good is when I know that y'all are learning and I'm doing things like you said at a slow pace so you can actually, kind of follow along. That makes me, realize that I'm doing something right. So when you tell me that, it really does. It just makes me realize that, that I'm doing what I am supposed to be doing. And I appreciate you ladies so much, and especially with my mistakes, because Lord knows I am not perfect. And I am constantly making boo-boos and mistakes and having to say, oh, y'all, I forgot this, or I didn't do this, or didn't know how to do this. So, that
and
makes me feel even good.
and I'd also like to point out that the ladies and men out there that do not think they will have the time to cut the templates out and all that, they can join the part of the Inside Scoop that I did. She mails me my uh, boards to me, and so I'm all set when she's ready to paint. And So that really helped me out because I still have 2 boys living at home, and so that took some of the to give me more time to spend on my paintings when I could sit down and paint them. So that really helped me. Whereas others may not want to go that route, but that was nice.
Yeah, what Miss Francine is talking about is this. The last time I reopened in August, I did something new and I offered the bundle membership, and Miss Francine joined that. So she gets to I cut her door hangers that we do that month. Of course it's 2, and I ship them to her. So that was something new that I did. So if you're not into cutting, I can do the hard work for you with the cutting and ship them to you, and all you have to do is follow with the tutorials, with the painting, and you'll be set. So, Miss Francine, I so appreciate you coming in here and doing this for me. It makes me feel so good to let you know that my members are willing to come on here and support me the way that y'all are.
Wouldn't have it any other way. You support us, we have to have your back also. So,
Thank you so much.
and
You're
you're
such
an
a joy.
excellent teacher, and I've enjoyed this month, and I'm looking forward to the next few months. Like I said, I'm with you for a long time.
Yay! Well, Miss Francine, I'm gonna let you get off of here, and we're gonna do our Zoom call for our hand lettering practicing after I get off here. Of course, again, that's just something else y'all have to kind of overlook me because I forgot to plan the event. So maybe you'll be able to join us to do that. If not, you'll be able to at least watch us. So I'm gonna pull Miss Jean up to panelist. Miss Francine, I thank you so much, and I will see you or talk to you in a little bit.
Okay, sure will. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all, this is so fun. I love that my members are coming on here and they're willing to, support the Inside Scoop and let everybody know that, how it's, what it's doing for them. And that's one reason I wanted to do this is because I know everybody hears me, but it's my group. And I think everybody kind of needs to see or hear from the actual members to truly understand just how what the group is. So Miss Jean, I'm going to pull you up to panelist so you can come on. All right, let me unmute you.
Okay.
So, hey, Miss Jean.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I was getting ready to be on Zoom, so I was trying to make myself presentable.
And then I don't have the thing set up right. I know you could probably knock me out by now, right?
No, I just went in there and combed my hair and made sure there had nothing on my face from eating.
Well, you should know that I'm always a hot mess, so it would have been totally fine. So, Miss Jean,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I got braces about a month ago, so I always have to check.
Well, Miss Jean, how long have you been in the Inside Scoop?
Almost a year.
A year? Yeah.
Well, not quite, because it wasn't at the end of December when I finally went ahead and that's when you opened up, right?
Yeah, I think the last time I opened up was sometime maybe in December and then I closed it for a couple months. I think maybe until I reopened it back in August.
When you first opened up, that's when I got in.
Okay, well then you are one of my long-term members then.
I can't let you go.
Well, no, don't let me go. Please don't let me go. I enjoy having this group, and like now with you coming on here and the other ladies, y'all coming on here and supporting me has really just y'all don't know what it has meant to me. So I cannot thank you ladies enough. It just warms my heart. It truly does.
Well, Trina, you're down to earth. You truly are. You're down to earth. You're real, and everybody can relate. And
Yeah,
you've got, I know, not. And it's like she said, when you make mistakes, you tell us, "Don't worry, we'll fix that." My granddaughter and my granddaughter-in-law, they watch you when you have your freebies, And they just love you too.
Like, that's awesome. Yay. Yeah, that's one. For a while, I was so scared, like, to do anything like this because I was like, because I am down to earth and I'm country and I know I have this little country slang going on with my accent and, because I've had people say something about it. And then Zoe
Don't
says
worry
a lot.
about don't worry about them because people talk about my accent too. I'm West Texan, and I'm really a West Texan.
Well, you see, now to me, I don't think you have an accent. I think you sound,
Well, it's probably the braces because I'm having to talk through them. But I had cousins lived in Dallas that said I had a slang.
you had a slang.
Yeah, I talk with a slang, like slow. So I consider myself a Southern girl too.
Well, good. And we fit in right perfectly together then.
Mhm.
But that was one thing too, is when because I struggle with my like talking. A lot of times if I get real nervous, I'm like I say and like constantly.
But I think we're used to it, so I don't think you need to worry about it.
And and then like it took me my son, I think I was on a live video painting one day over on my page, and the Rust-Oleum spray gloss that I use,
Right.
I could not pronounce that word. My son had to come and pronounce it for me, and I finally was able to actually pronounce that word because he was like Rust-Oleum. I mean, I was saying like, what was I saying? It was you were saying Rust-Oleum. No, it was something crazy, but
Just put it up at the video and say, "Here, ladies, this is what it is."
that's right. Yep. But stuff like that kind of held me back, and finally I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go on live, and that's during our live Q&A the other day. That's what I was trying to tell everybody too. Is I am scared at everything that I do, especially coming live, doing this right here. I have been a nervous wreck like all day thinking about this thing because I was like,
Aw.
you don't know Zoom. You're just getting to do Zoom. You're gonna, just make
No, I've been on several Zoom calls with the MLMs that I've been in that my brother has.
okay.
I do it because of my brother and my niece. They are like MLM entrepreneurs. I mean, they excel in it. And so I just kind of back them up on it. So there's a Zoom call every week, seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm used to that.
Okay. Well, maybe you can probably teach me a little bit about Zoom then because goodness.
Well,
But
now I'm not on that end. I don't know anything. I just know how to.
you just know how to join it.
Paste, copy and paste.
Gotcha. I can't stop looking at it. So, like I don't know, like I was doing the Zoom, I mean not the Zoom call, the live Q&A, and I wanted all of y'all to realize that, when you're starting something new, I mean, you've been in this group for a while, but we've got some newbies in here, and that's like really just starting to really start making door hangers. And I want the Inside Scoop to be able to be a community for like everybody that's in there, and for me to be able to boost each other up so we can build the confidence to where if you want to turn this into a business that you can, and you just love what you do. So do you feel like the Inside Scoop is a good community for to help you get confidence, or even with me, do you feel like I'm there for you when you need it? Or I just want everybody to know exactly, what you get out of being in the Inside Scoop, how it makes you feel, and just your confidence.
Well, first I can say that absolutely, yes, you can make a business of this. I stay behind because I take too many classes. Damon is always putting me in another class and then billing me for it. So right now I'm behind on 2 or 3 classes that I'm taking from him, and I'm still behind on his class, but I'm going to get caught up. And then I've always copied and I print them off, so I'll have them when I get ready to cut them out. But I just got through putting the topiary on my Etsy shop, And I've had so many people that have told me, I had people wanting to buy it before I got it in there. And I said, let me make another one first. I said,
That's
"I'm gonna-"
awesome.
So, I mean, these are just people coming in through the house that seen it. I said, I'll sell it to you, but let me get another one made. So you guys, yes, absolutely. And she is there for you if you ever need help. So I've seen it.
Well,
So
thank you.
don't doubt that. And this can be a business. You
Yes.
just you've got to be more dedicated than I have.
Yeah, but you know what though, it can be scary because things can get to be a little bit overwhelmed when you're learning new things. And so, that's one thing I don't ever want nobody to feel like is because, we do, like I do provide you with 2 templates and we do our craft. And sometimes I think, some members, they get kind of behind. They don't get to do both door hangers and the craft each month. And I don't ever want y'all to feel like, you're supposed to do it. But my thing is, I think it was, I can't remember which month it was, but I was like, if I could pick one door hanger to paint, I would pick this one. So that's one thing that I do want, the ones that don't do everyone and they feel like, oh gosh, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's just
Yeah.
your favorite one to do that month. And, because the other ones are going to be there for you to watch later on. You don't have to do it, the month that we give it. And I'm
Well,
so happy, ma'am.
what I say is to ladies and guys, if there is any, I save her videos, or if I don't get them saved, if I think Christine's changed it where you can't save it, I go wait till they go on YouTube and I go save it on my YouTube.
Right, yeah.
And I have it when I can get to it. And I can refer back to it. And I can follow you along and get that project finished.
That's awesome that you save those videos. And that's one reason we have them there, because there's 3 different places that you can actually come and watch the videos, the tutorials. That's
Right.
in the Facebook group, that's on the website once you log into the membership website, and then the YouTube. I mean, they're all there in easy access.
I've got them everywhere. So
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
yeah.
So Miss Jean, I'm gonna let you get off of here so I don't keep you on here forever. I so appreciate you taking the time and you coming and you supporting me, and I have enjoyed. Lord knows I think I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So I'm gonna pull up Miss Tani now on panelist. Miss Jean, I will see y'all in a little bit if you're gonna join our hand lettering Zoom call.
Sure.
I
I'll
will
see you.
see you in the group.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right, Miss Tiny, I'm getting ready to pull you. Oh, where did Miss Tiny go? Wait a minute. Let's see. There we go. Attendees. Miss Tiny, I'm going to pull you to panelist. All right, let's get Miss Tiny unmuted. Hey, Tiny.
Oh, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Oh, good. And so
I
just trying to get everything situated so I can get on here.
was excited to see your name pop up. Thank you so much for coming and taking the time to help us out.
Oh, I appreciate it and stuff. I mean, since I've joined, I've learned a lot and cussed and discussed and like I said, it's been a good one.
Well, yay! I'm so glad to hear that. So, Tony, how long have you been part of the Inside Scoop? You've been here for a couple of months, right?
Yeah, I think I joined in August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, maybe even before that. Maybe I knew you opened up in January, and then I joined the second go round.
Okay. Because August wasn't your first month though, was it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I don't think it was either, because I seemed like I've seen you, known your name more than just for August.
Right.
All right, so what would you say would be your like most enjoyable experience so far with being inside a member of the Inside Scoop?
Well, basically, learning the different techniques. My issue was, like I said, was confidence. But once I was able to see the video or even interact with you, live and stuff, it kind of builds a little more confidence. Another thing is you give us the tools, and then and then encourage us to branch out.
That is awesome. I'm so glad to hear you do that because that's one of my biggest goals for the Inside Scoop is to boost your confidence up and to get you, to the point to where you will be able to sell these, door hangers if you want to. Even like the crafts that we do, you can sell those crafts. And as long as you can build your confidence up, you can definitely sell your door hangers. But like I was telling everybody in the live Q&A that we had, is if people don't see your stuff, they can't buy your stuff.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm so glad to hear, you say that the confidence is there. So would you say that the community in the Inside Scoop is real supportive? Like if you post a picture, do you get feedback on the picture or?
Oh, absolutely. And I have like several of them that I see on my post a lot and stuff. And those are the ones that are very supportive and stuff. I was struggling with shading and stuff like that, and I just did the pumpkins and stuff like that. And by far, that my pumpkins is probably one of my favorites
Oh,
and stuff.
yay.
And so oh yeah, like I said, you get good feedback. And if you ask for help, somebody's willing to offer some help. It's definitely a good community.
Well, that is awesome. I'm so glad and so proud of the ladies, that with you and just all of you ladies that's in there and just, putting yourself out there when you share your pictures and you ask your questions. I just eat that stuff up. I love it to death because it, whether y'all know it or not, it's boosting my confidence up more than I've ever had. And y'all have helped me more, just tremendously. And I'm just so happy to hear what each of you ladies have come on here and said tonight. And it's really, eye opening to me and making me realize that, dang, I am really, doing what I really want to do. Sometimes you can do things and you don't know if you're accomplishing what you really want to accomplish.
Right. And I understand that. And what my thing is, I've watched several other deals, even like the wreath makers and stuff like that. And there's a few makers that are very arrogant and everything like that. I like the, oops, okay, we'll just go back over that. But you've said several times, oh, it's just paint. Think of it as just paint. If you want to just paint over it, there's always the sander outside,
That's right.
and stuff. So, that's what I like. And stuff, and I like the family atmosphere, not the, I like seeing them with the pretty work areas and stuff like that. But you're in your house. You're sitting at your table. Zoe is right there. To me, that just means more to me.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Sometimes I feel like, that might scare away people, scare some people away, but they come along with me. So, and I try to be as professional as, I can be. But you are right. I'm in my home, in my dining room, where we actually eat at. We like eat around all of my work stuff. Every night around. Every night around. But I enjoyed them being able just to see them, and Zoe enjoys the group as well. She loves to see what y'all do. She loves like to do the crafts. Like when we did the kids craft that time, Oh my goodness, Zoe loves doing that stuff. She's made for the camera because she has no shyness at all when it comes to the camera. I don't think she's constantly popping her little face in. So I'm so glad to hear you say that, and because it is, it's life, and I'm not.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about because it's what it is. They're
It's
here.
real. Yeah, it's real. That's exactly what it is.
Yep, I think that's the word I was trying to find was, it's real. This is real life here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Miss Tiny, I am going to let you get off of here. I know I've said this constantly, but I can't thank you ladies enough for coming on here and supporting me. It means a lot to me, and I cannot thank y'all enough. And I've said this too for the last 4 people that's joined me, is we have our hand lettering practicing. Of course, I forgot to do the event. So if you want to hop back on here on Zoom, I'm going to create another Zoom call for that.
Okay.
And we're going to do some hand lettering if you want to tonight with us.
All right. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Tiny. I will see you in a little bit then.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All righty. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. It didn't work, y'all. Let me see. Panelist. All right, let's get Miss Tiny off of there. All right. So I'm gonna scroll through the comments real quick and let's see if I have anybody with some questions. Miss Gail says, I have enjoyed this group so much. It is so worth it. Take the leap. Trina's so much fun, or so much. Love Trina so much. I'm so talented. Thank you so much, Miss Gail. You can go live directly through Facebook and bring a friend. That will both show video and audio. No need for Zoom. But thank you, Robert. I think I've tried that before, and it puts like a little tiny image of them. But I did not know that I had to make them an admin in the group. So yeah, so what I really wanted to come on here and for my members to come on here with me or to talk to y'all is so you wouldn't just hear me trying to tell you everything that goes on in the Inside Scoop. You can now, hear what the actual members in there are saying about the group and how much, they enjoy it and just what they're getting out of being part of the Inside Scoop. And, it's just, to me, it's a fun group. And I get in there and I am a hot mess. I am not perfect. I don't try to be perfect while I'm in there. When I make a mistake, they know it. And I'm like, oh, well, and I am just as real in my group as I am probably, just at home. Just, they don't get on my nerves like my, oh my gosh. I had to say that, y'all, because she's listening. She's like, listen to every word I'm saying. I got her attention though. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this. And if you would like to join the Inside Scoop, Christine has posted a link in the comments, or you can go to the website at trinakulikdesigns.com and hit the Inside Scoop tab and join that way. And you heard Miss Francine, she was referring to the bundle membership, which was something new that I did this month, or with this opening, or no, I started last month. So it's something new that I did for the Inside Scoop, and that is where if you don't want to cut your own door hangers, I will do that for you and ship them to you. So all you have to worry about is getting them painted and enjoying the tutorials and the crafts and stuff in the group. So if you're not a cutter, that's an option for you as well. Oh, that's cool. Let me see. Okay, so I don't see any other questions. I think you have to, okay, I've seen that. So I am going to get off of here. I appreciate everybody that has come by and joined, and cannot thank my members enough for taking the time and coming and supporting the group. And I'm going to hop off of here because we have our live hand lettering practicing through Zoom tonight. So, and if you're wondering what in the world is that, that's where we all come up on the computer screen and we're going to just be practicing hand lettering together and talking and chatting and just getting to know each other. And that is something new that I just started in the group that I think is going to be really, really enjoyable. So, fake name, I'm Jessie Mann's husband. Okay. Robert, I didn't know who you was. I thought you was just, well, welcome. Because I think that's all the questions. Hey, Miss Kathy. If y'all have any other questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to help you as much as I can. So if you want to join, make sure that you join at least by Monday, because Monday is the cutoff date. And I will not reopen it again until probably 2020. So if you're on the fence, go ahead and take that little leap and try it out. And like you've heard, when you get ready to cancel, you can cancel. I don't hold you hostage. You're not obligated to stay in. And let me see. And I will see y'all probably one day next week. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And let me try to get off of here because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let me end the meeting. I think this is it, y'all. Oh, well, let me see. Did I end it? Did I end it? Let me see. I don't think I did. Stop live stream. There we go.